All right, I'm here with Shannon and Nicole after the wrap-up of the interview with New Kids on the Political Block. So what did you think of tonight? How did it go?
I think it was fantastic. It was a great dialogue about the kinds of issues that are concerning youth, but all Albertans as well. So I think it's great to see that there's finally some choice on the political scene in Alberta.
I was thinking it was a good introduction. I am hearing that there's going to be further discussions, that once elections get kicked off, interVivos is actually going to be hosting more discussions between all the parties, and I would like to see more of that happening as well.
How do you think this fits into re-engaging Alberta's young people in politics, in voting, in whatever, in volunteering? How does it all work together?
I also happen to be an interVivos alumni. Nicole and I worked together when it was at that time the Canadian Unity Council, and we staged a Young Leaders Luncheon Dialogue series, and this is just a reincarnation of the same work that we started years ago. And it's really beneficial just to be able to bring young people together with various political leaders and also business leaders and discuss the issues that are top of mind. Politics should be a two-way dialogue, and that's the kind of thing that you see manifest in this sort of event.
And what would you both say to Albertans who are apathetic, who aren't voting, who aren't getting out and participating?
I would think that certainly events like this help. I think that anytime anyone has an opportunity to get out and talk about politics, it starts to break down that barrier. Because I think there's a bit of an apathy, and I think there's a lack of willingness to talk about political issues right now. I think a lot of people out there do not want to talk about what's happening with respect to the political parties, with the political system in Alberta. And the more that we can all get out and we can all chat about these things, the better our province as a whole will be. And that's what I'm excited about.
I think political engagement is up to us. It's up to all of us as individuals. And if we don't participate and we don't get involved, then we won't have choice and we won't see the kinds of issues and subjects reflected in the political discourse. So this kind of thing is critical, I think, to enhancing democracy and participation in the province.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that wraps up because you've got to get going. But thanks very much for coming out tonight, and we'll hope to do more events like this in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.